There we go. Having a mic on is always helpful. So I'm going to make a video for you here showcasing the awesome elements of Education Modified, which is a program actually developed by teachers to integrate all of the 504 IEP, SST needs and information about students into one place. So the way to access it is you'll go to your Schoology course. This is my attendance sample class, section 1. There's 2 ways to get to it. You go up to this little brick up in the, or Rubik's Cube thing in the top right corner, click on it, and then you can get to Education Modified. Or you can go down to the side here and you can access it here. The first time you open it up, it will ask you to say, yes, that's okay for me to have Education Modified. So here in my class, I actually don't have any students in my class at this time, so I don't have any student names here. But what is really neat about Education Modified is it's right here in Schoology. You can say, have all your students listed, and then you can have the names here, and then there'll be a mark if they have an IEP. You can select, I want to see who my 504 kids are, my ELL. So this is great. You can filter the students by these different, different elements. Now you can actually go in here and manage, and this is where you can set it up for yourself per your class, where you can say, hey, I also want to know if I have any kids with anxiety. I want to know if I have any kids who have maybe dyslexia to show up in here. So you can choose all these different things, and then you click Save, and now I have those options, and it will show here. Now, it has to be that you have somebody with that listed in their IEP or their 504 for that to show up, but that way you would know if they are marked as having that. The other thing is that you can look in here at test accommodations. So I can go click to current, and I can also go into modify or manage it, and I can say, oh, this kid needs an alternate assessment. Now this is very important as you're in a class and you're developing your tests. I always liked to make sure that I had my tests ready. So I might go down here. There's all sorts of things using a brailler. So I had a blind student one time, but I like this one, the one-on-one setting, or the preferential seating or small group. And I think the one-on-one and the small group is super important because those are the ones that you're going to need to coordinate with the ed specialist for when they will take the tests. And so now I can also see who has these different testing accommodations. So you could have all of them listed. You could have, just these main ones. You could have just the testing ones. You get to choose what you have on your list. So it's really great to be able to specify what you need to see for your class. There's also a section here for groups. I don't have any groups because I don't have any students, but you can group students, and I'll have another video for that once we have kids in the class. Then you have this My Students, where you can see all of your students. And I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to pick this little girl here, Allison Burial, because I have her mother's permission to showcase her. And you'll see here now, this is information just about her. And this is what all the teachers see and the administration see for this student. So everybody shares it. So here we have a snapshot. Okay, and so I can go here and I can actually edit. And this is talking about what are the preferences or strengths. And so I can say, Allie is very motivated by sports. Okay, and then I can save that in here. Now people are going to see that this is what's available. This does not show to parents, but this would show to other teachers and staff members that have access to her account here. Let's see, learning needs. If she had any kind of accommodations, I could do the same thing where I edit, add that in. Maybe if I were to put something in, here I could put in some different elements that you can put in there. And actually, we are getting all the data uploaded into the system, and so these things will be clicked. So if a student has a 504 or an IEP, it will be listed here. They should have it in the system, I believe, by Tuesday. And then you come here to accommodations. So if the student has accommodations, it'll be listed right here for you. And then if they have any documents, the documents will be uploaded here as well. This is key because then now you don't have to worry about your binder and, do you have your binder? Do you know what the accommodations are? All of those pieces. There's also goals, so we can add their IEP goals or different things here so that you can check on their goal and see what they're working on. There's also this section for team board. So that means the team of everyone who is working with this student can add different logs. So for example, we can have all messages, general ones, celebrations, concerns, behaviors, parent contact. This can be a game changer, everybody. This is where you can log the parent contact and everyone connected to this student can see it. So I might post an update, and so I'm going to say parent contact. I can add a subject line called mom. I could say mom gave permission for a video of education modified. Okay, and then I can save it. And then there we go. We have a entry. We all see who did it. And then we can add a reply to it. Someone can reply and add more to it. So that is great. And then you can sort by these different things, and you can sort by date or staff member. The great part is that this will follow the student year to year so that we can know what was done the year before. There's another great part here where there's strategies. And so you can search strategies to find out what would work well with the student. So perhaps, I want some ELL strategies because I want to help my student. And so I might have, look here and say, oh, okay, Reader's Theater. Let me see. And there's different articles, different videos, some research, a summary, implementation tips, so different strategies that I can use with this student. And if I decide that that's one that's going to work, it's going to go into Allison's folder, and then it's saved. So now, when I go back, let's see. Oops, back one more, I think, to Allie. Now it has her Reader's Theater as one of the strategies, and then I can talk about, yes, this really worked, and then have that stated, and then it also links here. So other people can see what strategies work with this student. So it's really great. You can search strategies. You can just pick on a topic. There's also this great section up here for explore strategies. And so here you can just start filtering things by age, by grade, by different elements. You can go here to find students, so you can see the different classes, your groups, or your students. And then you can update the roster if maybe it's the semester or something, you want to update that. This bell here is actually great because they'll give you notifications. And so they'll give you a notification if someone else is adding information about that student or about one of your students. You'll get a notification, the ed specialist has added accommodations or whatever that would be. And then if you click on your little person, or it's not an avatar, you'll see that there's a help center. And if you go here to the help center, you'll see that you can search things, but we are Schoology users. So if you click here on Schoology, you now have access to different articles that they do, and they have lots of screenshots. And this one even has like a little video where you can go step by step to figure out if you forget how to do something. There's also this distance learning, and this is an opportunity to look at different things that the parents can use. So low-tech DIY strategies for students with learning challenges. And so they have a variety of different resources and articles that you can share with parents if you that is really easy for you to find. So that, like I said, Education Modified is great. It has a lot of pieces. What we really liked about it, it was made by teachers for teachers, trying to keep everything in one spot so you're not searching for that email or that document, and it integrates right into Schoology. So please reach out to the Teaching and Learning Department or your Academy Coordinator if you need help, because that is what we're here for. So hopefully this helped. Bye-bye.